So we are now at the supermarket and I'm just going to have a little browser to see which high protein cereals I could get here. I don't necessarily have any high expectations, to be honest, but let's see what they have. So when I got to the supermarket, I gunned straight for the cereal aisle and I saw what high protein cereals they had. So I'm not necessarily satisfied with the choices that they have in the supermarket. So I think I'm just gonna have to go online and order a few to get delivered to my house, because there's a very limited selection unless you like oats or granola. So let's see what I can find. So I didn't have much luck on the supermarket, so I took it to the dark web to see what protein cereals I could find online. Add to cart. And now we wait.
24 hours later.
You hear that? My cereal has finally come. Inside this box, I've got 2 additional boxes of cereal. One of these cereals I'm gonna have post-gym session, and one of them I'm gonna have at the end of this video. So with these 2 boxes of cereal, as well as everything in this bag which I picked up yesterday, I'm pretty sure I'm all set for tomorrow. So meal 1 of the day, and the first cereal that I'm trying is Lunwood's Overnight Oats. With this is 50 grams per serving, 195 calories, 11 grams of protein, and it's just got this kind of protein oats consistency, because that's what it is. It does give you instructions to do 50 grams per 125 milliliters of milk, but in my opinion that was a little bit too runny, so I added 125 milliliters of milk to 70 grams of oats, and it was a little bit thicker. I also did use a special milk to get extra protein into this bowl, but I'll let you know what that is in my next bowl of cereal. But anyway, here it goes. It's a little bit too thick for my liking. You can see that even sticks to the spoon like that. So that is the first bowl of cereal complete. And to be honest, I hope it gets better from here. That wasn't necessarily my favourite. It was very dry for overnight oats. I like the concept of that it makes overnight oats very easy to make. Although overnight oats is probably the easiest thing to make if you have your own protein and a bowl of oats. So I could barely taste the label while I was eating this, but I read the label and it says plant-based protein. So that explains it. So for the convenience of getting protein into your diet and making the overnight oats, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. But now, let's head to the gym. So I'm stuck in traffic on my way to the gym. I'm stuck in the school run, so there's so much congestion. But it was a great time to pop open my Morsia, have my pre-workout on the way to the gym. And to be honest, I think I had a little bit too much oats. It's feeling a little bit heavy on my stomach. So this bit of traffic is actually a benefit to me because it's helping me with my digestion, because my stomach is feeling a little heavy right now. But I'm almost there. That's it, so we've arrived in the gym, good old Pure Gym, and I'm starting on a leg press. To be honest, I don't necessarily like starting on a leg press just because it takes ages to put the amount of weight what you're going to lift on your first set. It took me a good 15 to 20 minutes to warm up, but beggars can't be choosers when you come when it's busy. So I'm just going to do 3 heavy sets of leg press to failure in between 6 to 10 reps per set. But let's do this. To be honest, that was way better than I expected. So my next exercise is single-legged hack squat. I hate this exercise mode. I normally do it 2 legs at a time, but I just do 2 sets of singular leg hack squats. It's an absolute killer, and I feel like it's taking my legs to the next level. That one is an absolute killer. Just when we thought we're not finished killing our quads, gonna do a Smith machine squat. I much prefer to do squatting on the Smith machine just because I could get full mobility and full range of motion. But yes, my quads are absolutely fried right now, and we just gotta get through this basically. So
that's quads complete. I normally do leg extensions first and 2 big compound exercises for the quads. And now it's time to get onto the hamstrings. That's it, I'm on to my last hamstring exercise. I'm gonna do some laying leg curls before I go into some calves and some cardio. We're back home from the gym, and my second cereal review of the day is Holland & Barrett's Protein Cocoa Crunch. 50 grams of this cereal is 16 grams of protein, which is relatively high and the highest I've found so far. And I think I'm gonna have 70 grams of this right now, just because I had a big leg session and I've done my cardio after. But while we're on the subject of cereal, let me know below what your favorite cereal is. To be honest, there's not much in this bag. I think this is like 5 servings. And the special ingredient is Super Nitro's protein milk. Per 1 litre is 70 grams of protein. So I feel like it's going to be impossible to get my protein throughout the day without the help of this. Here it goes. Way more chocolatey than the previous cereal, so this gets an additional point for that. If I was having a cereal on a day-to-day basis, I'll love it to be this. And the fact that it's 16 grams of protein per 50 gram serving, I feel like I've hit the jackpot with this one. And the best thing about this is the chocolate protein milk you get after this, so it's like 2 birds, 1 stone. This is a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think this one's going to be hard to top. So, lunchtime, and I'm going to be having some Quaker Oats. This is the only one I'm not going to be having in this moment of time. I'm going with the strawberries and cream and the peanut butter flavour. I feel like if I had all 3, it'll be too much calories. So I'm just going to have these 2, which is this one is 221 calories and 12 grams of protein. And this one is 216 calories, 12 grams of protein. And the best thing about these, all I did was add boiling hot water into it, so there's no additional or hidden calories like the milk. But yeah, let's go. I'm going to go for the strawberries and cream one first. Give it a nice little stir. The funny thing is, the strawberries and cream one tastes exactly how it smells. Very synthetic strawberry. This is way better than the overnight oats I had this morning, because the flavour's there. It's small, it's dense. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10 for the inclusion of protein and no additional calories. Now onto the peanut butter one. So with this one, I put 20 grams extra water in this by accident. But should be perfectly fine. To be honest, the peanut butter is very subtle in this one. Probably would have been a little bit wiser to have this one before the strawberries and cream one, because the strawberries and cream is a little overpowering. Those are my protein oats finished. Finished them all. I personally preferred the peanut butter, so I'll give this one a 7.5 and this one a 7. So my total calories are now on the screen for the day with the amount of protein I've currently hit. Right, so it's coming up to my mid-meal of the day, and I'm going to try Fuel 10K's protein granola. Not really looking forward to this, to be honest. With granola, I feel like it's going to be the bare minimal in the bowl and like high in calories. But yeah, going for the berry, considering my first breakfast and my first meal of the day was chocolate. So I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. I had to put 60 grams of granola in there because it looks absolutely pathetic. This probably isn't even going to touch the sides, to be honest. But yeah, let's see how it goes. 50 grams is 216 calories, 8 grams of protein. So it's lacking on that side. It's high in calories and low on protein compared to the others we've had today. I was pretty disappointed coming into this, but this has probably been the best protein cereal I've had all day. There's a lot of flavour to this. The only thing disappointing from my side is that 50 grams is what? 216 calories, 8 grams of protein. Alright, so that is done. For me, it was probably the tastiest cereal so far, but for the amount you get per serving is very disappointing. Got 8 grams of protein in there as well. I just feel like it's a little disappointing. So I'll probably have to give it a 6 out of 10.
So that is it. It is that time I've been looking forward to the most in the last cereal. One of the ones what I got from Holland and Barrett. And the final cereal is Surreal's Cookies and Cream cereal. This is a Holland and Barrett exclusive, so you can only get this at Holland and Barrett. So I'm really looking forward to this. That is 6 p.m. right now and it's dinner time. I'm going to have 2 portions of this. So 35 grams is 153 calories, 14 grams of protein, which I think is insane. So I'm going to have 70 grams. That's going to be just over 300 calories, I think 306, and 28 grams of protein. But so I'm really looking forward to this one. Altogether, this meal was about 35 grams of protein with this specific milk, and that is insane thinking about it for a bowl of cereal. But anyways, here it goes. This is actually so good. This is everything I expected and more, and everything I need in a bowl of cereal. It's very similar to the Holland and Barrett brand cereal, but I think this might edge it a little. I think the best thing about this cereal is the amount of protein that's in it for 35 grams, 14 grams of protein. I am someone who haven't had cereal in over 10 years since I started my gym journey because I just cannot justify the calories and there's not enough protein in it. So it is amazing to know that there is a nice high protein solution cereal out there. And this is everything which I've been missing in my life. Alright, that was really good. And I'm kind of happy that I've done this little experiment to find the best protein cereal, because I feel like now that I've opened this kind of worms, it's definitely going to be something I do add into my diet, because it is very low calories also. 300 calories for about 28 grams of protein, which is insane. That is a solid 8.5 out of 10 and the best cereal I've had today. So my total calories for the day is 1,815 calories. 127 grams of protein. So I've got roughly 400 calories to play with. So I'm going to get a nice, big, juicy steak to get the rest of my calories in. And that will roughly hit my 180 grams of protein goal for the day.
At the end of the day, it's important to get your protein from whole foods whenever you can. These protein cereals, they're just additions, not necessities. If they help you hit your goals, then great, but real quality protein comes from whole foods like this. So if you've got calories left, a good meal like this is always the way to go. Cereal's cool, but this is better.